What's up, guys? How are you? Hope you guys had an amazing week. I haven't posted in a while. It's been like 4 weeks, a month. But I just want to apologize for that because I didn't mean to. I had this written down for like 2 weeks. I just, pray to God for motivation and strength. And I'm still learning. So when you ask, this is not what we're going to talk about today, but it just came to mind. Thank God. But when we ask God for something, motivation, strength, wisdom, patience, he's going to test us. He's going to test us, and he's going to put situations in our lives that we're going to have to face. So I face many thoughts like, oh, I have to do the video, but I didn't take the action. Just like that with God. He puts it in your mind. He tells you what to do, but it takes us to go and do it. Just like praying for somebody. He puts it in your head, but you're like, oh, should I do it or not? That was just a little thing. Thank God that God told me to say that. Holy Spirit. But yeah, may God lead me throughout this, or be talking, and I may say the right words. But today we're going to be talking about judgment. I feel like judgment is very big now. Oh, what is that person wearing? Oh, what is he doing? Oh, because at the end of the day, we don't know what the person goes through. God took me away from, removed people from my life that judged other people, like judged this girl for, just an example. No, it did actually happen, but judged this girl for wearing this boyfriend wearing this. What is he wearing? Why does he look like that? What is this? Like, we never know what the person's going through, if they lost somebody. So we never know. And that just says a lot about us. Like, why are we judging people? Even Christians judge people, and it's like, you're not better than anybody. I'm not better than you. I'm not better than nobody. So you're not better than anybody. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. There's some stuff that we still struggle with, that people struggle with, and nobody's perfect, but we also have to better ourselves. Romans 4:13 says, therefore, let us stop passing judgment on one another. Instead, make up your mind not to put any stumbling block or obstacle in the way of a brother or sister. Meaning the obstacle is putting judgment. So, today, let's say the person trusts you to say something, or you overhear it. Today, I don't know, I've just been struggling to pray. I've been struggling with this. I've been struggling with that. I've been struggling with this. And it's like, we make scenarios in our head. I could show you guys. It says in James, but I'm not gonna read that right now. But it's the third point. Just have patience. God's testing you right now. But sorry, so sorry. Sorry, guys. How would I like to be treated? All right, I think it's this way. Oh, no, found it. I have two, actually. I like today's word. I really do. I love today's word. Because this is something I used to struggle with. But the obstacle that it's talking about is not actually putting a block in somebody's way and tell them to go around it. Well, it is that, not physical though, mentally, spiritually. Oh, why are you not praying? Like, it's not that hard to pray. You never know what that person's going through. Maybe that person literally just found out about Jesus, and the enemy goes and tries to stop that person from praying. It's a bunch of obstacles that the enemy either puts or maybe uses other people to put in the person's way. Literally, it's not really judgment, but it's about putting the obstacle in somebody's way. Like let's say you just converted. The people go, this happened to me. Oh, but you're Christian, you can't do this. Oh, you're Christian, you can't do that. Like, it's not really judgment, but it's really just, dang, In a way, they're kind of helping you because, you know, I don't have a problem, but like, I like to be funny in class. And then it's like, oh, why are you doing this? And in a way, it kind of helps me, but, you know, still, there's no point. You could pull me aside and say that. You could pull me aside and say, you know, there's stuff, so we got to learn when to speak, how to judge righteously, just like Paul says. We can't just judge. We got to judge righteously. So it says, therefore, let us stop passing judgment on one another. Instead, make up your mind not to put any obstacles. Meaning we need to stop throwing bad words towards our brothers and sisters and stop judging them because we are no one to judge. Like it says, we need to stop throwing bad words towards our brothers and sisters. We think words don't hurt, guys, but words have power. The tongue has power. It says it in the Bible. But the tongue has power. If God created the earth with his tongue, he said, let it be light. Let it be animals. The tongue has power. I think it's somewhere in Genesis. So the first point is, who are we to judge? We're nobody to judge. Nobody at all. And another verse I also want to read is Matthew 7:3. It says, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eyes and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? And like, when I read this verse, when I read this verse, it's just like, you know, because the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And the truth hurts, but the truth, I love the truth. You know, who doesn't like the truth? Many times I caught myself after I read this verse, like, even the close ones, like my brother did something that I sometimes do. And then it's like, I'm looking at his speck in the eye, but I'm not looking at mine's. The tiniest stuff. And then I go and judge him about it. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? You know? So, definitely, you know, ways that we could stop that change of words, you know. And I'm also going to read Matthew 7:5 to go along with this. Matthew 7:5 right here. It says, after Matthew 7:3, it says, you hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eyes. You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye. So we're basically considered hypocrites when we look at somebody and we're like, oh, they do this, but you also do the same thing. I can't say, go read a book if I don't read a book. I'm not, oh, I'm just trying to help. No, do it yourself first. Do it yourself first. That was just an example, but I'm going to read it all together. Matthew 7:3 through verse 3 through 5. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eyes and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your own eye, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite. First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eyes. That's just from that, I could end it right here, but I have another point. So the second point is, not the second point. Many times we judge people next to us because we care. We are doing the same thing they did. I basically just said that. But the second point is, we judge when we also do it. We judge, but we also do the same thing that the other person is doing. James 1:2. What day was this? Got this from my devotional. This is why it's important to do the devotional. And it is the 22nd, not the 22nd today, the 22nd that I read it. James 2:8-9 says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you obey this law, you're doing it right. But if you treat one person as being more important than the other, you are sinning. So our friends, we judge even our friends, but sometimes we treat our friends better than random people. And I honestly understand a part of it. Like, that's my friend, you know, like, what are you talking about, Arthur? But it says here, don't argue with me, go to the Bible. You are sinning if you treat another person more important than a random person as your neighbor. But this wasn't a verse that I was reading, that I wanted to read, guys. Oh, found it. James chapter 2, verse 2-4. Suppose someone comes into your church meeting wearing nice clothes and a gold ring. At the same time, a poor person comes in wearing old, dirty clothes. You show special attention to the one wearing nice clothes and say, please sit here in this good seat. This goes along the line of treating the person better just because that they look. But you say to the poor person, stand over there or sit on the floor by my feet. What are you doing? You are making some people more important than others, and with evil thoughts, you are deciding that one person is better. Let's just sit in silence real quick. No, I'm kidding. You could pause the video and sit in silence, but as it says, it can be easy to look at someone and decide we know what they are like. We don't know anything the person goes through. And just thinking about it, like, so many times I did that, like, it gets me mad. Like, I look at that person and not even what they're wearing, because I don't even focus about that, because, you know, stuff happened in my life where I was wearing some type of clothes and they judge, what are you wearing, stuff like that. But I don't even look at the clothes. I just look at the type of person, you know, the first impression. And I'm like, you know, like, I decide what they're like. And it is easy to judge others based on what we see, but this is not how God has asked us to treat people. He sees past the outside and looks deep into our hearts. He asks us to try to do the same. We just have to try. We don't have to, you know, do too much. Just show love that Jesus gave to others and gave to us, and what he demonstrates in us. So that's basically all for today, guys. I hope you guys understood what I'm saying. I hope you guys, if you guys have any questions, my Instagram is arthuramaral.7. So if you guys ever want to text me on Instagram, I would answer. Just follow me first. I hope I answer. I don't think I have the business chat turned on, so I might take a little bit to see it. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all have a good night. I hope God really talks to you through this video, and I hope he is using me the right way, which he obviously is, because I'm doing this for a reason, and I'm doing it all for his glory. May we be humble before him, and may he open your ears and talk to you guys through visions and dreams. You guys have a wonderful night. Good night.